Hello, friends. Hello to those who are here live. Hello to those who are on the replay. We are going to be doing a guided healing and light activation with the Ascended Master, the Divine Master, Morya. And I'm really excited to work with him. When he comes through to me, he comes through with a very strong force field of light. And he always tells me that he is a Jedi of the light. So he loves to work with the light. He loves to bring light through our field. He loves to help with our ascension pathway, our spiritual journey, enlightenment. And so we're going to be bringing him through for a guided healing and light activation as these days get darker. And maybe you're someone who struggles a little more when the days get a little more dark. Maybe, maybe you feel less energy, or maybe you feel less motivated, or maybe some sadness or grief comes through. That's okay. We're going to help to clear and heal that today, as well as bring through more light so you can create a stronger force field of light around you. And I also want to say that I am going to be doing these guided healings and activations every Thursday on YouTube live. And so if you want to join me every week, either live or on the replay, please do. And we're going to be bringing through a different guide each week. And I just love going deep with them and allowing them to bring through healing, bring through light, bring through activations for us all. Oh, beautiful. Hi, Eva. Lovely to see you. So that's what we're going to be doing. And it's interesting because, I have a YouTube channel that I've had for about a year and a half. I've 235 videos on there. So you can always find something for you. But these lives go in a different section. So just be aware of that. They're not under my videos. They go under my lives. And for a while, I was a little bit like, I don't know if I want to do lives, because then these, when we go deep with these guides, they're going to be in a different section on my YouTube channel. But I'm being guided to do them anyway. So here we are. Thank you for joining in with me. And I'll give you a little bit of an introduction to Morya for those who are not familiar. This is his card from Kyle Gray's Divine Masters deck. So this is from that deck. He has a guidebook. You can read more about him. But what it says here on this card, it says spiritual force field. Protective light is surrounding you. You are safe. Hi, Sheila. Just seeing you as well. Lovely to see you all who are saying hi. So this is Morya. This is his depiction from Kyle Gray. He is also in his Keepers of the Light deck. And then you can also find more information about him. I absolutely love this book. I just stumbled upon it, I don't know, 6, 8, 9 months ago, a year ago. I don't know how long ago. Anyway, Divine Masters, Ancient Wisdom from Kyle Gray. He does a deeper dive. And so I'm just going to give you just a little intro. You can read more about him. But the true, he says here, the true identity of Morya, or M, was a mystery, but it was most likely a pseudonym used to protect the identity of Ranbir Singh, a spiritually aware man who was born into a powerful family that ruled Kashmir in the 19th century, so in the 1800s. But as an ascended master, as a divine master, He is able to protect us on a spiritual level and remove from our energy anything that is not serving our life or our purpose. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're just going to be clearing anywhere there's some dusty bits in your field, our fields. I received the healings and activations too. And bringing through more light. So, the solstice is coming up. I think it's December 21st. Sometimes it's the 22nd, and more light will be coming into each day. But we're going to get a head start here. Oh, good. She says, fabulous book, Sheila, just finished reading. Yes, this book is amazing. It's so good. So, okay. I think, let me see if there's anything else I want to say before we get started. I don't think so. We're just going to hop right in and go into this guided healing and light activation with El Morya. So, okay, I'm going to turn on the music and you all just let me know how it sounds. Just let me know if it's too loud or it's too soft. I checked it beforehand, so the levels should be good. Hello, Robin. Good morning. Lovely to see you all here. Thank you for being here live. It's fun to do this as a community and really receive these healings and activations together. And just in case you don't know this, I am just a channel. I am not the one doing this. I am a channel for the healing light. I'm a channel for the information that wants to come through. So, oh, beautiful. Good sound. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I've already set up a sacred space, but we're going to do it together as well so we can really get into that beautiful meditative energy together. So let's begin by just taking some deep breaths. If you like, you can close your eyes. Thank you, Eva. Great. Thank you, Robin. They're letting me know the sound is good. And let's come into our hearts. Coming into that beautiful heart space that each of us has. And from here, we're going to create the golden column of light. This is where all this work happens, where we're connecting into the light and we're connecting and grounding down into Mother Earth, down into Gaia. So let's start at our heart chakra and send golden rays of light downward. I like to make it nice and wide because we really want our whole energy field encompassed in that light. And as you send those golden rays of light down into the earth, just keep sending them all the way down. All the way down, and then they connect up with the core of the earth, the crystalline heart of Mother Gaia. Welcome, Lael. Good to see you. And as we connect in with that core of Mother Earth, we can bring that earth energy back up into our body and into our energy fields. That already shifts the energy. And then we'll send those golden rays of light upward. Through the sky, through the stars. Then those golden rays of light through the galaxies. Connecting in with the light. Connecting in with divine wisdom, connecting in with unconditional love. And bring that light all the way back down. So make it a beautiful golden column of light. From here, we invite in Morya. Come be with us today. We ask him to guide this healing, this light activation, this insight for our highest good, for the highest good of all, with ease and grace, and so it is. So I see him stepping in, and I mentioned this in the beginning, but for those who weren't here in the beginning, how he shows up to me is he is like surrounded in this force field of golden light. So there's a lot of golden light just like circling around him. And he always tells me, I am a Jedi of the light. And I love that. I love that term. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and begin. Let me just see where he wants to go. Okay. We are going to do a little bit of clearing first. That is usually where we start, but not always. And so he's wanting me to ask you, as these days have been growing darker for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere, has anything shifted in your mood? Or maybe your motivation or your energy? Maybe there's just some dusty bits covering up your light. That's okay. We're going to release those. I love the winter. I love these darker months, but it does affect my energy a little bit. So whatever resonates for you, you can just bring it to mind. We're also doing a deeper clearing, so even things that you don't bring to mind, any dusty bits are going to start releasing. And I can already see and feel the natural light, our own natural inner lights starting to expand just by doing that little bit of clearing, and it's still happening. Yes, and Lael is saying so much light can come through in December, and that is true because there's so many people putting up their lights. There's a joyfulness. So I love December. Okay. So just keep bringing to mind anything that you want to clear, whether it's related to these darker months or not. Maybe there's a heavier emotion that's been coming through lately. Or a lack of inspiration for something that you're wanting to get started with or continue moving on with. There's definitely a lot of distractions in this month. So sometimes it can be hard to be focused. Just going to release any emotional heaviness. Releasing any physical heaviness. Any mental heaviness, any overwhelm. We're just letting it release. And this is interesting. The visual I was given was these dusty bits going upwards, getting transmuted in the light. And I was told like a reverse snowstorm. I've never been given that before. I love that. I love that visual and that image. Just lifting off, and our natural inner light expanding and shining even more. And now he's bringing me to the heart chakra. So if there's anywhere that your heart chakra needs some extra love and attention, Maybe some extra comfort and compassion. We're just doing that now. And releasing any heavy emotions that may be weighing on our hearts, whether consciously or subconsciously. For some, this can be a lonely time of year. So just releasing any loneliness or grief, any sadness, and allowing that light to expand more and to anchor in more deeply. So that we can more deeply connect to the joy of this season, or to the joy of any day, right? You can come back to this video at any time. It doesn't have to be during December or winter. Any time that you're wanting a pick-me-up or to feel more light in your field. Because as we clear and heal those unwanted emotions, it's more easy for us to both perceive joy and gratitude and feel it as well. Okay, I didn't know we were going to go here, but he's letting me know if there's anywhere where there's regret that comes through at this time of year. Maybe something you didn't say to a loved one, or maybe something you said that you'd like to take back. We're just clearing and healing that regret. Clearing anywhere we're hard on ourselves. Clearing any of the shoulda, coulda, would'ves. Even if people have passed on, we can heal that relationship. So know that there's healing can always happen from beyond, either on your own or through mediumship or in the Akashic records. That happens sometimes in my one-to-one sessions. It can be very healing for people. But even just bringing something to mind right now, we're just letting it go so that you can feel more free. And as you feel more free, your energy feels more open, and light can come in more easily, and your own light can shine more brightly. Okay. Okay. So we're doing a lot of clearing here in the beginning, but it's good because it really helps to anchor those higher frequencies in more later. He's wanting to clear any fear. If there's any fear showing up right now about what we've been focusing on, or around this season, or just around anything in your life right now, as you bring it to mind, or even as you just sit in this energy, it's going to clear. And I can also feel uncertainty clearing and releasing. And I feel the energy getting lighter and lighter. Maybe you feel that too. Okay, now he's bringing me to anxiety. So we're releasing any social anxiety. This can be a social time of year. Just releasing any social anxiety or any anxiety about anything else in your life. Anywhere you may feel unstable, imbalanced, we're letting all of that go. And as we're releasing that, I can feel that empowerment. I can feel that force field of light that he brings through really anchor in much more deeply. It's almost like if you were to take a lasso of light, that's what it looks like, in all directions. Beautiful. Okay. Lovely. Okay. Because now what I'm feeling settling in, anchoring in more easily and more deeply is a deep sense of peace, a deep sense of inner peace. A deeper sense of stillness. And there is something very still about the winter time. And I really love that, how it can get really quiet outside, especially with snowfall. So he's anchoring in and also amplifying what's already there, our own inner stillness, our own inner peace, our own connection to our own inner light. And I can feel some gratitude and some happiness and some joy expanding as well. Also feeling, so maybe you feel this too, a lot of activation in the energy field. And I think it's because he brings through so much light. I'm feeling this buzzing in my body and in the energy field. So that always tells me there's just a lot of activation going on, a lot of light amplification. Can still feel a little bit of fear in our solar plexus. And so we're going to go there. It's an uncertainty. So we've already cleared some uncertainty. It's a different layer. It's a different level, a different aspect. And I'm feeling it. It's like a nervousness in the stomach. So we're clearing that as I'm speaking. So if there's anything in your life that causes those butterflies in your stomach, like more in a nervous way instead of an excitement, just bring that to mind. And as you do that, it will release. Or if nothing comes to mind for you, it will still release behind the scenes. You'll still be anchoring in a deeper sense of like self-assuredness. Maybe there's something you're moving towards in your life or something you want to create, but it makes you nervous or it makes you a little anxious. That's okay. That's normal. And we can also clear it so that you feel more present, more peaceful moving forward. And I can tell it's shifting, but it's interesting. Now I'm feeling the anxiety more in like the 4th and 5th chakra areas and also in the back. Okay, so let's go ahead. That means we need to kind of clear and cut ties with some old things that maybe bring us anxiety when we think about them. So we're clearing, we're releasing those old emotions, old patterns, old ways of thinking. Old ways of being. Old habits. And Robin just got some ear chakra activation with she said her ears just began ringing. Those are the chakras we're working on, like right in here. Releasing those old energies. He's telling me releasing those old energies that keep us stuck or not moving forward as quickly as we would like. And he's also saying we're releasing in the heart chakra area those old energies that prevent us from expanding more into love and gratitude and joy. Yeah, okay, beautiful. I'm really feeling a lot more freedom in our fields, a lot more lightness. Maybe you feel it too. I'm especially feeling it from like the solar plexus upwards. So let me just bring a little bit of focus to the sacral chakra and those lower chakras. Okay, so we're going to clear any heaviness, any lack of motivation, lack of inspiration, overwhelm. Again, other layers, heaviness, resistance to starting or resistance to keeping going or finishing something that we've started. And releasing it, just any fears that are holding us back, that are holding us down, that are keeping us feeling heavy, keeping us feeling stuck. Okay. Beautiful. So what I'm seeing happen, it was like we've reached that tipping point I talk about where, okay, we've done this clearing and now that light in those lower chakras is not only expanding, but this light that he's bringing through is anchoring so much more deeply, or trying to think of how to put it. It was anchoring deeply before, but now it's the majority of what is there is light instead of like mixing in with those dusty bits. So, okay, lovely. So now what I'm seeing him doing, and you may be able to see this as well, or intend it, or imagine it, he's bringing through that swirl of light. And I mentioned this before, but it's always like a lasso going really quickly. Like it's the light just kind of shifts and swirls around you. It's a really beautiful image that he brings through. And he's telling me it's almost like the Sufi dancers when you see them twirling and their skirts are like doing this in the wind with the motion. That's how the light that he brings through, it's got a lot of action to it, a lot of motion. And what it does is it helps to clear and release more from the field. So things that we haven't mentioned are still releasing as this light comes through. And he's especially now, he's getting the lower chakras between the root chakra and the earth star chakra. Okay. And he is lighting up the earth star chakra like a Christmas tree star, right? But it's inverted. That's what he was giving me. The image is lighting it up from below, making sure our earth star chakra is filled with a lot of light, a lot of activation. And then now he's especially getting the upper chakras up in here and lighting those up. And so the soul star chakra, again, that Christmas tree image with the star that you put on top. He's like really lighting up both ends of our energy fields, of our chakra systems. Okay, so he's asking me, he's wanting me to ask you, what emotion are you wanting to feel? Maybe you're already feeling it now, but we can amplify it even more. So he's saying, how do you want to feel? Bring it to mind. Maybe you want to feel joyful. And actually, we're going to bring all of these through. Okay. And you can repeat after me if you want to make it into an affirmation. You can repeat after me either aloud or you can just say it in your mind. I am joyful. I am grateful. I am peaceful. I am love. I am loving. I am inspired. I am filled with light. I carry a beautiful field of light around me. And then if there's something especially that you're wanting to feel, whether it's something that we said already or something new, go ahead and bring it to mind. I'm going to bring through an activating tone from him. And we're just going to light up this energy field that we've created here. Okay. Our energy fields are lit up, expanded. He told me on fire, but in a good way, okay? Positive light and motivation and inspiration. Okay, let me see if there's anything else he wants to do. He's saying we are complete. So we're going to give thanks to him, give thanks to Morya for showing up today, being with us today. We ask for this healing, this activation, this light activation, this inspiration, this guidance to be for the highest good of all, with ease and grace. And so it is. And then to really anchor this in, we bring our attention back down to our Earth Star chakra. Anchoring in this energy field into the present moment. Anchoring it into Mother Earth. And then bringing our attention back up to our heart chakra. And if you like, you can take some deep breaths, some cleansing breaths. Coming back to the present moment. Whenever you're ready. So let me know how that went for you. Feel free to drop it in the comments, either those who are live or on the replay. Let me know how that went. We are going to be meeting again next Thursday at 11:11 Eastern. I already know who is coming through. We're going to be bringing through Archangel Raphael for some beautiful healing, and it's a wonderful time to do physical, mental, and emotional healing anytime. But we're also going to be doing it during this, right near the winter solstice, when there's a lot of light coming through. I've already done Archaea Faith and Archangel Michael, and I already did Archaea Virtue as a pre-recorded. You'll find that one. So the next one in line is Archangel Raphael. So we're going to be bringing him through next week. Beautiful. I'm seeing some comments. A much wider space, heart space now. Thank you. Sheila says, beautiful. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you to all of you for being here today, showing up, whether live or on the replay. I appreciate all of you, sending you so much love, so many blessings, and I will see you next week. People are saying thank you. You're so welcome, everybody. Thank you for just being here and sharing your light with this space, sharing your kind words. It really means a lot to me. So I appreciate that so much.